You have a dark side and a light side to your intuition.
Had to hop over fences and climb up the ladder to get what I want, bitch. I'm just getting better. They tried to tell me I would never be shit. Look at me now, body built like a brick. Sleep all you want, but I'm chasing my dreams. Everything I do is fucking supreme. Came from the hood, ain't shit sweet about me.
Hola, welcome back to my channel. My name is Deity, Princey, and I am the Miracle Coach, and I'm here to help serve you along your journey, healing from your toxic parents, toxic relationships, jobs, and becoming your highest version of yourself. So let's hop right into this video. As always, I'm going to have a chart. So not always, but for this video, we're going to go off this chart. And Chocolate is going to be joining us as well, you guys. And before I get started, I truly want to say thank you to all my new subs. It means so much to me. I have 409 right now. That's amazing. It's truly amazing. I just want to inspire you. If you want to start a YouTube channel, just do it and be consistent. That's it, period. Now, let's get right into it. Your intuition is one of the 8 mental faculties that I talk about. I have a free course as well below if you would like to download that free course. But your intuition is very important because it's helping to shape your reality, right? Your intuition is your instincts. Everyone has an instinct. The dogs, animals, the plants, we have a code. So to jump off a little bit, it's funny how humans try to shelter other humans from their natural instincts, right? Abstinence, celibacy. It's natural for you to ever have experiences of wanting to have sex, okay? That's normal. I'm here on this channel. We're going to normalize sex. We're going to normalize your emotions, every single thing. Your intuition is just like your instincts. It's the same exact thing. It tells you what it is that you should do. But here's the thing to it. You have a dark side and a light side to your intuition. Your dark side of your intuition, it is the shadow of the way your parents disciplined you. So you have a darkness to you depending on how did they treat you. What is discipline? Discipline is correcting you, punishing you, instructing you to do something, right? Training you. I put train in parentheses because this is where grooming can come into play. If you were sexually assaulted, if you were molested as a child, because you are to listen to the adults in your life. So if someone is grooming you, training you to be a certain kind of way, that is what you are being programmed with. This is how you will operate as an adult. Whatever you put into a child's mind, that's how the adult is going to operate. So we got to get rid of this whole, oh, it happened as a child. You're grown now. Yeah, you continue to grow. Your body continued to grow, but your brain is still stuck with the patterns that it was taught. And you are reliving these things. So if you had very punitive punishments, your intuition can sometimes give you that dark side. This is why self-mastery will help you to shed the darkness of your parents' aspects and tap into your own darkness, which can be a reflection of you trying to run from not. I'm gonna give you an example, right? My egg donor is a psychopath. My sperm donor is a sociopath. So the dark parts of my intuition is cluster B, but I'm able to recognize, I'm able to realize when I'm getting these weird, strange ideas or thoughts, because that's not who I am. But you can't run from it. You have to allow yourself to sit with it. Why are you thinking like this? Why are you feeling like this, right? Where is this coming from? You were ingrained in this, so it's natural for you to carry this with you. That's another part of a trauma response. When we go through trauma, we just want to get away and just, it never happened. I mean, of course it happened, but you want to just act like it's not a part of your story anymore. But the whole point of your trauma is to incorporate it into your life. It is a part of your story. Owning it, right? It's still being in shame. If you don't want to speak about what you've gone through, think about it, you're trying to hide it and run from it, it's a shame. Now, don't get me wrong. We don't want our traumas to consume us. You don't want to constantly be in this ruminating cycle, but you must allow yourself to experience whatever thoughts are flowing through you so it can ascend you to where you desire to be. And the middle ground, right? Well, let's just go talk about the light side mostly. If you had good parents, if you had amazing parents, right? Your intuition is going to be intact with that ego. Your ego is your amigo. We can't demonize the ego. Right now, what you're seeing, this is my ego being able to speak. It's the confidence. Okay? Your spirituality, you are a multidimensional being. The ego is the one that's operating, playing this game. So your ego developed while you were under your parents' care. So your ego either developed confidently or, unconfidently, afraid, okay? Lacking the ability to speak up for yourself, okay? To make friends, whatever your situation may be, that's a part of the ego. But the light side is that love, that support. When you are tapped in with the ego, you express your love. You have no problem with expressing. The ego is expression. So when you are healing from your traumas, you are now in your ego spreading your love, spreading your light, because the ego is the avatar for this game. And your boundaries, your ego is the one that's going to set those boundaries. The answer is no. That's why you have to heal, because when you go back to the dark side, the punitive punishments, you people pleasing. So when you feel your intuition having this battle between the light and the dark, right? Because you were punished so severely, you think, oh, I gotta just bow down to other people. Even at a big old age. Okay, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, still gotta yes. Because that's the dark side of your parents' shadow. That's your shadow, a part of your shadow. But now when you're built with love and support and boundaries, your ego is like, the answer is hell no. The answer is I'm not doing it. The ego is going to get exactly what it wants. So the ego is our amigo, okay? It's our amigo. When we heal it, it's our best friend. And you are empowered, okay? You have empowerment. The light side of your intuition, of your ego, is empowered. So you're going to walk confidently. You're going to speak your truth. You're going to know which side you're on by the words you're speaking, by the thoughts you're having, by the reality you are actually in. Because if your reality is reflecting your thoughts, then now it's time to do deeper work. Where are these thoughts coming from? Who told you these things? Why do you feel this way? Why are you telling yourself these things? Because someone else taught you how to capture your own mind power. You were trained how to capture and take away your own empowerment. And you don't have to take back your power. It's already there. All you have to do is walk through the door. The door is not locked. The door is open. They have tricked you to make you think the door is locked. But all you got to do is walk through the fucking door, and you will see that my power was already here this whole time. It never left. It never went anywhere. It's an illusion. I was in a dream state. I was sleeping. This is what it means to be woke now. And I love that I put individuality. Okay, when you are in your light side of your intuition, and it's always a balance. Remember, always a balance. But when you are able to be yourself and not care. Like me, I'm going to wear silver and gold together. I don't care if somebody says, you can't wear silver and gold together. I'm going to do whatever I want because I'm individualized. I don't want to be like other people. So spirituality is knowing that, yes, we all come from one source. But why are we here to play this game? Are we here to play this game to be like everyone else? To be a cookie cutter? Literally, do you see the delusionality in society? Do you see that we're all one, but in the same breath, it's, oh, this is my culture. This is my culture. That's good. You are to have your own culture. You are to be your own divine self. You are to walk in your own truth. Being individualized is a beautiful gift because you're living the game for you. It's coming from your spirit, from your soul, from your mission. You're here on your own mission. We're not here. We don't have the same mission. There's only one me. No one else in this whole is 9 billion people on this planet, and there's nobody like me. That's my power. That's your power. And then consistency and safety. When you are in your light side of your shadow, depending on how your parents raised you, when you are in your light side, you was met with consistency, with support, with safety. So when you're met with consistency, safety, and support, your confidence is on a whole nother level. You have a high confidence because of the simple fact that you were not raised in scarcity. You were raised to, you can eat the fucking cake. I don't know, whatever. Okay, you wasn't raised to be nickel and diming. When you were raised nickel and diming, and I'm gonna do another video on that, y'all. The way you were raised is literally the blueprint for you to win at this game. That's it. So if you were raised by dark cluster B people, now let's get into the middle though, because cluster Bs are going to act that way, period. That's how they are. It is levels to their abuse. But if you have a cluster B parent, they're not going to change, okay? The mental wellness, mental illness, I think that's his name. He's a self-aware narcissist. You can be a self-aware narcissist, psychopath, sociopath. There are a lot of, even there's a self-aware sociopath on YouTube. I really like her. She speaks so confidently. And again, because I have both, I come from these type of people, I literally can relate to what the fuck they be going on in their mind. You feel me? I can relate. But someone who is toxic can change. Just because you're toxic doesn't mean you are a cluster B. Does not mean you're a narcissist, a psychopath, a sociopath, okay? It does not mean that you have histrionic personality disorder, any of those things. Being toxic just means that's what you were taught, so you're just being toxic. But a toxic person can change if they want to, i.e. me. I was very toxic because I was raised around it, but I chose to change because I don't want to live like that. So when you are toxic can be healed. Toxic is just a dis-ease in the body. That's it. The etymology of abuse, the energy behind abuse is the misuse of energy. So when you're being toxic, you're just misusing your love, your light. You're just misusing it. But when you say and you take ownership, because nobody's perfect, okay? The cluster Bs ain't perfect, and even the empaths, okay? Nobody's perfect. Everybody makes a mistake. Everybody gets toxic at some point in their life. But when you can recognize it and say, I don't want to be like this, now you have that middle ground. Now you have a middle ground with your intuition, because your intuition is the guiding principle for you to continue to make certain decisions. All of your mental faculties, all 8, click the link below so you can download my free course. All of your mental faculties are helping you to shape and govern your reality, but your intuition is like at the forefront because it's that immediate like feeling. And you don't want to do the wrong thing, right? You leave the grocery store. Somebody's like, hey, I need a ride. You felt like, I don't want to really do this, right? You felt the urge to say no. But here comes the dark shadow side, the punitive punishments, the people pleasing. Now you're like, okay, I'm going to do it. Because whatever energy they're giving you. Now you end up taking somebody home and you regret it. They end up stinking up your car. I'm just going off my own experiences, okay? When you don't listen to yourself, when you don't listen to that first instinct, you end up regretting it. So you want to balance yourself. You want to not run from the shadow of your toxic, abusive parents, no matter how bad the abuse was. I'm going to always share my story with you. I have articles everywhere. Like I'm a celebrity, you guys. That's why I appreciate you for subscribing, because numbers matter, but you feel me? It's a game. So when everybody catch on, they going to see. But if I can get away from 2 abusive monsters, I was sexually assaulted from 3 until 13 years old. 11 years old, I was pregnant, and my egg donor kicked me in my stomach down a flight of steps. Okay, that's why I feel like this could possibly be my baby, like reincarnated or something. I don't know. But I've been through fucking hell, like literally. And I stand here today, I'm fucking happy. I'm happy as hell because I did the work. And you can do the work too. Your intuition is your best friend. I knew she was the one for me. As much as this little girl irritates my soul, because I wanted a boy dog, but she's the one for me. I knew it. And I'm not going to make this too long. So also I do have a mastermind December 25th. If you want to join that, it's at 9 a.m. I purposely chose Christmas Day for those who are ready to heal, because that's the first step to breaking through the illusion. It's just a day, okay? It's just another day. Now, if your situation is different where that's your day off from work or whatever, I get it, because now it's like, dang, this is a time for me to actually relax. But if you are about self-development, you will see that day as another day, an opportunity for you to heal. Christmas and New Year's, and that's all for the ego. The ego is our amigo, but you have to learn to distinguish between the egos of others. These holidays are egos of others pushed onto us. But your ego is the one that's like, so what is Christmas? I'm about to go to the beach and go swimming, period. Remember, stay rich and stay dangerous, abundant ones. And that's on what, period? I will see you soon. Deuces.
In my dreams, everything I do is fucking supreme. Came from the hood, ain't shit sweet about me.